Good day, and today we're going to look at pronouns, their different usages, and the different types that there are. But first we want to define what is a pronoun. A pronoun is a word that will take the place of a noun in a sentence. Now there are different types of pronouns that we're going to go through. First we're going to be looking at personal pronouns, and they're going to be the ones that are going to be either the subject of a verb or an object of a verb. We're also going to be looking at possessive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, interrogative pronouns, and then the other pronouns. But let's start with the subject of a verb in personal pronouns. The pronouns I, you, he, she, it, we, and they can all be used as a subject of a verb. For example, you might say Lisa likes cats, where Lisa being the proper noun or the subject. But if we've already used Lisa in the previous part of the paragraph, we might want to change Lisa's name out for she. She has 4 cats. She being the pronoun and used as a subject would be correct. Sharma is a good teacher. He is a good player. Again, we can change out the pronoun, the proper noun, for a pronoun such as he or she or I, you, it, we, and they. We might also use pronouns as an objective of a verb. Now there are different pronouns here. You're going to be using the words me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. Now, with our same sentence, Lisa likes cats, instead of looking at the noun Lisa, let's look at the noun cats. If we said Lisa likes cats, she likes to stroke them, we don't want to use the word cats again in the second sentence. So instead of saying she likes to stroke cats, we're going to remove the word cats and replace it with the objective of a verb, them. She likes to stroke them. So again, we have the different personal pronouns used for the subjects and the objects, and you can see when they are singular or plural, we have different words to use at different times. Our second type of pronouns are the possessive pronouns. Now, possessive pronouns are used to talk about things that belong to people. The words mine, yours, his, hers, ours, and theirs are possessive pronouns. For example, you might say this book is mine, or have you lost yours, Tom? Again, there's a sense of possession. Whose book is it? My book. Have you lost your book, Tom? And so now we're going to be looking once again at the different types of pronouns that we have. Again, when we look at the singular and the plural pronouns for personals, they're going to change over a bit when it becomes possession. Instead of saying that book is me, you would say that book is mine. Did you lose yours, Tom? Not did you lose you, Tom. That would be something very different. So our possessive pronouns, once again, are going to be different in the way that they're spelled. Our third type of pronouns are reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are words that refer to the noun or pronoun that is the subject of the verb. The words myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves are reflexive pronouns. Some examples might be, my brother built this computer himself. Or perhaps, John was looking at himself in the mirror. So we're looking again at the subject of the verb, and we are placing the pronoun after the verb. Here are some more examples of reflexive pronouns. Be careful not to cut yourself with that knife. Our cat washes itself after every meal. We baked the cake by ourselves. Come in, everybody, and find yourselves a seat. The children cleaned their room all by themselves. Bears like to rub themselves against a tree. The bird washed itself by splashing in a puddle. And the players train every day to keep themselves it. Keeps themselves fit. Again, you're looking at the subject before the verb, and after the verb, you're going to find the reflexive pronouns. So anytime you see a subject such as cat in our second sentence, and you're seeing the word self, like itself, themselves, after the verb, you're looking at a reflexive pronoun. And so once again, as we look at on the left-hand side of the column, your singular and plural personal pronouns. When we look at the right side, here are your reflexive pronouns. Our next type of pronouns are the demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are used for pointing out things. The words this, that, these, and those are demonstrative pronouns. For example, these are my pets. These are sheep, but those are goats. Those are horses. Again, you're pointing out things, and you can't say the same word twice. So you're looking for the words this, that, these, and those. Some more examples might be, this is my desk. This is the Ming's house. That is my friend's house. That's my mother's car. Fifth, we have the indefinite pronouns. An indefinite pronoun does not refer directly to any other word. Most indefinite pronouns express the idea of quantity. For example, everybody is welcome at the meeting. Many prefer their coffee with sugar. Does anybody care for a cheese sandwich? Few choose to live in the arid desert. Now again, why these are indefinite is that they're not referring directly to another noun. We don't have a subject being stated and then using a pronoun after it. We don't have perhaps the subject of a verb afterwards and then using perhaps a reflexive pronoun at the beginning. These are pronouns that essentially stand on their own. They take the place of that particular noun. So let's see if we can find the indefinite pronoun in each sentence. Again, remember, it is completely taking the place of another noun. One never knows who might be listening. So we have one being here as your pronoun. Many are called, but few are chosen. Now this one is a trick question. There's actually two of them here. You've got the words many and few acting as your pronouns. I finished my cookie and asked for another. So you have the word another here that is working as an indefinite pronoun for the word cookie, because the word cookie has not been put at the end of our sentence. Both were punished for the crime they committed. Again, your subject both is your indefinite pronoun. We don't have the names of who both of these people are. Several applied for the job, but no one was hired. And again, we have our words several and no one. There's actually two indefinite pronouns here that are taking the place of nouns that are not in our sentence. And so here we have a list of the indefinite pronouns. All, each, most, other, another, either, neither, several, any, everybody, nobody, some, anybody, everyone, no one, somebody, anyone, few, none, someone, both, many, one, and such. Again, these are taking the place of nouns that are no longer within your paragraph, no longer within the sentence itself. They are standing alone. Even though they are pronouns, they're standing alone as the noun. Our next type of pronoun is the reciprocal pronouns. Now, reciprocal pronouns express a relationship between the individuals indicated in the plural subject. For example, two boys fought with each other. Here, each other is a reciprocal pronoun. Even though each talks about one or a singular subject, we have two boys being the plural subject. So, for example, you might say the boys fought with one another, or the members of the family love one another. Again, your plural subjects such as boys and members do reflect into the singulars of one another. Next, we have interrogative pronouns. Sometimes you might see them in text being known as the relative pronouns. Interrogative and relative pronouns, those are the same thing. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. The words who, whose, what, which, and whom are your interrogative pronouns. Again, they're used to ask questions, so you're going to see them with question marks at the end. For example, who used all my paper? Who is Mom talking to? Who are those people? And some more examples. Whose pen is this? Whose are these shoes? What is your brother's name? What does Tom want? What is the day today? And lastly, we have other pronouns that just fit into sentences where they may. Some other pronouns would be all, each, every, another, both, either, neither, enough, little, less, fewer, many, most, several, some, one, any, few, and much. Again, these are pronouns. They are taking the place of a noun in a sentence. Most times they're also usually acting as some sort of description, but they are certainly pronouns. Thank you so much for stopping by to learn about different types of pronouns. If you'd like to learn about other parts of speech, go ahead and check out the other videos on my channel here at Learning Language Arts. If I've missed anything, please let me know down in the comments and I will happily make another video. And as always, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. Take care.